All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Have we got audio? All right. Hello, I'm Mangopunch. This is Resident Evil 2. And I'm already off to a bad start because I just ran into a zombie. So this is Leon A, which is when you select either of the two characters, there's Leon or Claire, you play their A scenario, and then when you finish that, you get the other character's B scenario. This is Iceman, by the way, who just saw his amazing MGS run. Howdy. So most of this game is going to be pretty much just running from point A to point B and picking up items to solve puzzles to get more items in order to escape Raccoon City.
What's going on in this
Leon
town?
is a rookie cop who's just arrived for his first day on the job, only to find that there's a zombie outbreak.
By the time I noticed
So it's a good first day of the job for him.
The city was infested with zombies.
Yeah, so we're going to do... Yeah, going to do a bit of a tricky thing up here to try and get through with no damage. It may not work. It's a bit of a crapshoot, but we'll see how it goes. Got to concentrate. Don't think I got it. Yep, got it. Get through. No. Screw that up. Oh, 3 bites already before RPD is not good. I'm going to have to pick up an emergency heal. So right now, he's just making his way to the Raccoon Police Department, where supposedly all the survivors are holed up. But little does he know, everybody's already dead. This zombie, please behave. Oh, good, he's on the right side, so he's not going to bite me. Going to come up to the only zombie in the whole game that we actually kill. Her name's Misty because of her outfit. Jeez. All right, so what I tried to do there was a thing called quick shooting, which is a bit of a glitch, which allows you to shoot twice as fast, but it didn't work. It involves mashing the aim button while you hold fire. So as you can see, I'm already in caution, which my movement speed is 10% slower, and also my turning speed is slower as well. But I'm going to get a heal up ahead, so that should be fine. There's going to be a cutscene coming up here. Just so everybody knows, by the way, I'm currently playing this game off a 800 by 600 window from a monitor that is pretty far away, so it's pretty hard to see.
Who are you?
So let's just blame all the mistakes on that.
You must be the new guy.
Yeah.
Leon.
I left my glasses in my bag.
Sorry.
Probably wouldn't help anyway.
It looks like your party.
So this is Marvin.
been
He's the sergeant of the Raccoon Police Department. He's pretty much the only survivor, but he's gravely wounded, as you can see.
There was this incident
But he's going to give us a key
involving
which will
zombies
allow us to access the
in a
rest of the police
mansion
station.
located in the outskirts of this city.
After a long monologue.
Chris and the other STARS members discovered that
Umbrella was behind
everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
long after that, all this started to happen.
We have a generous $11.31 donation from Lucas saying basketball reset incoming.
Thanks, Lucas.
Here,
Lucas is another RE2 runner.
you should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
He needs to do more MGS
Fine.
though.
But I'm coming back for you.
Yeah,
Just
more
hold
MGS.
on.
I think he's quit RE2 for now.
All for him.
Yeah. So one of the things about the PC version of this game is that you can skip the door cutscenes. The doors are pretty much a staple of like the original Resident Evil games. They're basically hidden loading screens with a nice little opening a door animation. But you can skip them in the PC version. The catch is, if you try to skip them too quickly, it ends up taking longer to load the next room than it would if you didn't try to skip it at all. So you've got to wait for a little visual cue, like the turning of the door handle, and it should be safe if you skip there. Some of those doors don't have a visual cue though, so you've got to sort of like time it. It's usually about 3 seconds. And we have a licker, we're just gonna run past. And that was the heal that I was supposed to pick up, so we're gonna grab it on the way back. Yeah, a lot of running from point A to point B in this game. There's not really a lot of like abusable glitches or anything like that.
Yeah, a big problem with this game is if you get into caution, you actually start to run a little bit slower than usual.
Yeah.
And if you're in danger,
You might as well quit.
yeah.
So this first puzzle here is pretty simple. You just push each of the statues onto a pressure plate on the other side of the room. And because you do it in 3 parts, we're going to push this statue, and then we're just going to come back to it later. So we come through this hallway 3 times, so we're just going to do it in 3 parts. And going into the STARS office here. And, I hit it. Pick up the diary and unicorn medal. And now we meet up with Claire. We skipped the cutscene at the start of the game, but basically they ran into each other. 2 lone survivors, they team up, and they get separated by a fuel truck that explodes. So when I finish this scenario, it unlocks her side of the story. So you start on the other side of the crash, but we're not going to play that one today.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get
The
out.
B scenario, which you play following this one, is quite interesting. You do get the
One last thing.
addition of Mr. X,
Here's
who
a
will follow
ring.
you around. in
Oh yes,
different
Mr.
scenarios.
X. If
Yeah.
you've played the remake,
That way we can
he's
keep in
definitely
touch
not
on
as
anything.
terrifying in this game as he is in the remake, but it's interesting that he's there. Ooh, nearly ran into him. All right, so we're going to push the other statue here. 1, 2, 3. It takes about 8.5 pushes. 8.5. If you go a full 9, it'll get caught on the corner, and then it's a bit of a time loss. All right, so I dropped the gem, which we're going to pick up on the way back. All right, because I'm in caution, I'm going to do a safe thing here. Aim at that zombie. That gives us the perfect angle to just run past him, which is a little bit slower, but don't want to risk another bite. And here's the jazz hands, which couldn't run past because I was in caution, but if you're in fine, you can just run past them pretty easily. It's about a 3-second time loss.
Got the heal.
I forgot the heal again. That's all right, I'll grab it on the way back. Come through here one more time.
Yeah, those lickers are quite scary.
Yeah.
If you're in caution, sometimes like even like high caution as well, they can go for a instant kill attack, which pretty much slices your head clean off, and that's the end of the run right there.
You get decapitated, basically. Well, not in this version because the Japanese version is heavily censored, but in the US version, you lose your head. Yep, thank you. All right, gonna hit this at just the right angle to... Don't know why it does that, but if you hit that corner at just the right angle, he backs off instead of slashing your foot. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Mind you, he has ruined quite a few runs of mine. Yep, grab the crank, which we won't use for quite a while now, but we might as well grab it. All right, grabbing the heel. There we go. Oh, God. There is a bit of a speed thing with the inventory. For some reason, there's a bit of an FPS glitch where if you hit multiple, like certain arrow combinations in quick succession, it will teleport the cursor to not where you would think it would go. So if you go down left, down right, it doesn't go down to the right and to the right, down to the left, down and to the right. It goes down to and to the right. If you go down left, it will go down and then right. There's a whole lot of things like that. It's pretty easy to remember the combos. They're sort of like fighting game inputs, like quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, that kind of thing. But it allows for quick inventory, which is pretty handy. Unfortunately, that doesn't exist on the other RE games. All right, grabbing the other gem here. And now there's another zombie here who is a bit risky. I'm gonna try and judge it. Should know. He's really hard to judge because he's got 3 speeds, fast, medium, and slow. If he's going slow or medium, you have to take an outside line. But if he goes fast, you can sort of judge that if he's right around the corner. You can take an inside line. But ever so often, he will be out from the corner, but not be going the right speed. So this puzzle here, you just move the bookcase to the right, and that should open up the first plug. So we need 4 of these plugs in order to access the sewer and escape the police department. So we're going to grab 2 of those, and then we're going to leave and then come back to the police station for the other 2. Yeah, there's a bit of running here, so you can donate if you want.
Rad Shaz gave $11.31, saying Marvin better keep his mitts off ya. Lucas, again, gave another $11.31, saying in before Magnum and RPD. And 28 Loki gave $1.69, asking, why the Japanese version? Also, Mr. X is going to give it to you.
No, we're not going to run into Mr. X at all for this run, thankfully. And as for why the Japanese version, it is faster because there's a lot of text that pops up. And Japanese language has much fewer characters in their words, so it just takes a little bit quicker. So as you can see, there's a lot of inventory and like menu prompts and stuff like that. So the faster the text goes, the better. And also, that's a tricky dodge sometimes. Also, enemy placement is slightly more forgiving, especially in the first few parts of the game where there's a bit of quick inventory there. The first few screens I just sort of ran past most of the zombies, but in the US version, they're sort of scattered around a lot more, so it's a lot harder to weave through. And also, enemy AI is slightly less aggressive on the Japanese version. So, more ideal for speedrunning. And also, I think the PC version only released in Japanese, or at least this particular port. There was another port that was done, but it was apparently not very good. All right, so we're coming up to the room where we use the 2 gems in order to get the second plug. And also the key that we need in order to get back to Marvin. Skip this cutscene. And there we go, got the second plug. There's some more running if you need to plug anything.
Alex gave $21.62, saying, love you, Mango.
Thanks, buddy.
And just a gentle reminder that we do have some donation incentives to be met. Currently, the next one is there's a bidding war for Disaster Day of Crisis to save or kill the dog. Currently, save is $50 to kill 0. And then afterwards, there's Digimon World's curling minigame after the run, which is currently 0 out of $75. So if you want those donations met, let us know in either your donation or after the fact, and we can adjust those for you.
All right, didn't get slashed. That's good. All right, so we're coming up to one of the worst parts of the run. It's a very tightly packed room full of zombies. And you just sort of got to... Ooh, almost got bitten by Misty there. All right, here it is. 1, 2, 3. Don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me. Don't do it, don't do it. No, he did it. It's all right, there's another heal in here, so that's all good. Ooh, right there.
There's a Coming up here is old mate Marvin met earlier.
So we're gonna rescue him and oh no, we're not. He's a zombie.
Gonskis.
It's awkward. Let's just grab this. There we go. See you, buddy. Good luck. It is a shame. Alright, so we're making our way now to the basement where we're going to meet, wait a second, the lady in the red dress, Ada. I already didn't like Ada at all when I was just playing this game casually. Since I started speedrunning, I loathe her. There is a section in the game where she follows you around and she can just block you. There is one part where if RNG is feeling particularly malicious, she can just stop you from progressing in the game. She'll just stand in a spot where you cannot move at all. So that's happened a couple of times. So here she is. Worst girl.
Already trying to kill you at the start.
Yeah, already off to a good start.
When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
But for some reason, Leon falls in love with her immediately.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some
If
guy.
you read the side of the van there, got
He's
some
one
nice
of those
spelling.
reporter
Dale
types.
911.
Always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block. Only there's a wrecked
Dale.
car guarding the entrance. I've been
911,
trying to
this is
find
Dale.
another way inside. If we work
yeah,
together,
sure.
we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Lucas, yet again, gave another $11.31 saying, someone tell Iceman that I love him. So Iceman, Lucas loves you.
Thanks, Ice. Well, I just caught it myself. Oh, God. Thanks, Lucas. Still looking forward to your next MGS run.
Yeah,
So I can
we
show you-
love Lucas too.
Show you some more tips.
Does that count for the swear jar?
Ada, wait!
Oh yeah, it's emergency with an EY. All right, we've got another pretty long cutscene.
Ben,
This is Ben,
right?
a reporter who
Get up,
Leon is
now.
needlessly hostile to right from the get-go.
What do you want?
Poor
I'm
guy's just trying to sleep.
here.
He's just banging on the gate.
Is this the guy?
That's my zombie
Ben?
Just sleep it through.
You told the city officials that you knew
I mean, he's safe. He's
something
behind bars.
about
Nothing's
what's
going to
been
get
going
through.
on, didn't you?
Or so
What did
he
you tell them?
thinks.
I still don't understand
who
this
the
thing.
heck are
Like,
you?
where does
I'm
Where does
trying
William
to
go
find
after
my
that cutscene?
boyfriend.
Like-
His name's John.
'Cause there's nowhere for
He
him
was
to
working
escape
for a
'cause you were
branch
blocking off
office
the
of
only
Umbrella,
exit.
based
Yeah,
in
it's true.
Chicago, but he suddenly
must be
disappeared
just hiding
6
on the
months
roof or
ago.
something?
I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
Well, in the remake,
I don't
Mr.
know
X
anything.
just busts through the wall.
And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
That was the highlight of 2019. Was
Okay,
the
I
X
say
Give
we
It To You
leave him
memes.
in there.
I
Does
enjoyed
anyone
those
know where they
thoroughly.
put the key to this cell?
Yeah, they didn't get old at all.
I have it right here, officer.
Nah, the
I'm not
R2
about to
remake
leave this
is
cell.
brilliant. I
Those
was really
zombies
impressed
aren't
with
the
it.
only things crawling around out there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Like I
Found
said,
the only way to play
I'm
it
not
properly is
leaving this cell.
go straight into hardcore and enjoy it.
get out of here
I
before
couldn't
you
do
lead
that.
it right to me.
Hey,
I just
I'm
like
not
playing games
going
on the hardest
anywhere.
difficulty.
I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
I just wanted to relax
What?
and get through it.
Look, if
I
you want to
relaxed
live,
when I
then you're gonna have to
was in
leave
those
with
halls
me.
I knew that were clear.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance.
Might
But
be another nukes
it
anymore.
won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
All right, so we're going to grab a manhole opener, which I've forgotten so many times until I get to the manhole and then have to run back. If anybody's arachnophobic, look away, because we're in Australia. That's where Raccoon City really is. And there are giant spiders.
Oh, they're small in comparison to ours, at least.
They're just huntsmen.
These ones are babies.
They're friendly.
And we're just gonna run past and hope the second one doesn't poison me.
Glad Shaz
Nah,
isn't
it's all
here,
good.
so it's not going to poison you.
Yeah, Shaz, poor guy. He's had the worst luck with those spiders. So if they poison you, you get poisoned, obviously, but that automatically puts you in caution. And then the only way to get rid of the poison is to find a blue herb, which in the police station there's only
One.
Yeah, there's only one, which is in the cell next to Ben. So you have to sort of change your route a little bit, lose a bit of time.
My name's Leon.
And there's also
I'm with the
one
RPD.
in a save room that's just
here.
off this room here
Yeah.
that we're not going to go in.
Yeah, speaking of Shaz's luck,
dead end.
like truly, he plays this game as well. He's chucked in a couple of donations,
You think
thankfully.
we get upstairs through
His
the
luck
shaft?
is
Give me a
horrible with
boost.
this game.
I'll go and check.
He gets poisoned every single time by those spiders, and the first time I told him, I'm like, well, I've never been poisoned, truly. And the first time he's watching me run this game, I get poisoned by him, sure enough. And I just...
Yeah, the bad luck is contagious. So we're playing as Ada now for a little bit. Thankfully not too long. I'm just going to go into this water treatment plant for some reason that is right next to the police station in the middle of the CBD. Just going to ignore that though. Just going to push some crates to make a bridge.
Yeah, didn't really see that water plant when we're entering, do we?
Alright. I hope I pushed that far enough. Yep, it's all good. And we're going to fill the room with water so that the boxes raise. And then run across, grab the key, run back past the dogs, and then go back to the main hall. So, handy hint if you start running this game, whenever there's a text prompt, always hold the run button because it makes the text pop up faster. Another runner by the name of Pyramid K, who is pretty much been my
Leon,
mentor for this
can you
game.
hear me?
He really encouraged me to
Ada,
improve and keep on
Did you
going.
find anything?
Taught me a whole heap of good things
Right
about this
here.
game. He was trying to get sub 49 for months and months and months.
Hey, I can't reach
About
the
7,
ventilation.
really.
Yeah, like
I'm going to have to
seconds
find another
off
way around.
getting sub
I'll catch up
49,
with
which
them.
would have put him in the top 5. World record is 48,
Ada, wait!
45, I think, at the moment. So that would have put him pretty close. He was like, yeah, I'm going to get sub 49, and then I'm going to quit, because I'm not going to get world records. Then another runner by the name of Nevs said, hey, have you been holding the run button in the text prompts? Turned out he hadn't, and he was losing 8 seconds per run. So as soon as he found that out, a week later, he got sub 49, and then realized that, yeah, he could absolutely get world record. Then a month later, he got it.
That was the biggest stitch up to... He promised me, he's like, oh, when I get sub 49, I'll play MGS.
Yeah.
He gets it, and he's like, no, I'm going to go for world record, and then after that, I'll play it. He gets the world record, and then...
No, he's running MD, RE3.
And now he's playing RE3.
Yep. So another liquor dodge there. That one's pretty much 50-50 whether it works. But luckily, I got it. And we're going to come into this room to grab the Magnum, which we need for all of the boss fights. And that's pretty much the only weapon that we're going to pick up in this entire run. It's the only one we need. And we're going to run through the office here, which is a bit dicey. 1, 2... All right, I made it.
Beautiful.
I'm not going to do the YOLO strat here, which involves basically running straight through the middle of all of those zombies. I'm going to do the safe one. And this hallway is really dicey, but we're going to grab a first aid spray to give us a little... Yeah, there we go. Just going to weave through these two. All good. And there's a first aid spray in this room that we're going to grab on the way out. And look at that lovely mirror. Shame if something were to happen to it. Spooky. Too scary.
That's scary.
It is. I'm sorry. I'll let you know when it's over.
Avert my eyes.
Yes, we do.
Lucas gave another $11.31. Thank you very much. Saying, you better YOLO dodge.
No chance, buddy. I don't even YOLO dodge on my PBs.
Yeah, I'll say a quick story about that mirror if you don't mind for a couple of seconds.
Sure.
Yeah. So that mirror room that the liquid smashed through, I remember I was about 7 years old, maybe 8. My dad just like, oh, do you want to play the game? And he gives me the controller, straight to my hands, and he's in that room before the liquor smashes through. And yeah, no joke, I jumped straight out of that chair when it happened because I'm a little kid. I've got no idea what's going to happen. I had trust issues. No, he played me like a fiddle that day.
Played us like a damn fiddle.
That's the earliest memory I have of this game. It was good fun.
It was fun watching people play the remake after not having played the original and getting to that point, because it's a lot scarier in the remake. So I somehow made it through the return trip in that hallway without taking damage, which I'm always happy when that happens. And now we reach the part of the run where I take a huge sigh of relief, because there's really no more huge groups of zombies to dodge. And we're slowly coming up to the first boss fight. So there's zombies pouring into the hallways right now, but we're not going to go anywhere near those.
Yeah, you only have to deal with them if you play the B scenario following.
Yep. Oh my god, I'm ruining everything.
And the only group of zombies I could think about is in the lab when you're picking up the ammo discs.
Oh yeah. I'm going to do a safe strat for that one though, so they won't be a problem. Even if I get bitten, it's
Beautiful.
going to be fine.
Whenever I've run this game, I've always picked up the shotgun just to deal with those groups.
Yep. And we finally get to use the crank. So now that will be out of our inventory. And don't get stuck on the stairs. No, just got stuck on the other side, that's fine. And equip the magnum and then use the cog, which for some reason opens up this laundry chute. And I'm going to grab the final plug and make our way back to the sewer through this convenience chute. And oh no, what's this? Ben's in trouble.
Get away!
If you've seen Alien, you know what's going to happen. Oh no, not again.
I have multiple movies on this.
So there's another long period of nothing if you want to plug anything or any donos.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn!
No donations,
believe
but
this.
just a quick reminder
almost
that we
got
are
the
raising
story.
money for the charity Beyond Blue, who helps support Australians with mental illness.
Bitter irony.
Very proud of their work. Keep it up.
Police, a co-conspirator.
Yeah, I really love the design of William. Just the eye on the bicep is what does me the most.
Make him.
Who would have thought of that, honestly?
Yeah,
Hang in
crazy,
there,
crazy designs for these games.
Oh! My chest! It's burning! What's wrong?
Poor guy. Sleep it off, buddy. You'll be fine. He just lets it go, and Ada lets it go as well.
God, what was that?
Ada proving that she's absolutely useless.
They
It's
just
also
let it.
worth noting that every time
Where are you going, Ada?
Leon has said,
To the chemical
hang
plant.
in there.
I have a feeling
That
that's where I'll
person-
be.
Somebody has died, yes. Kendo, the gun owner that we met right at the start of the game. As soon as we left his store, a bunch of zombies crashed in and
We
just
now
ate
have
him.
access to the back of the parking lot.
Leon's just bad luck.
I'm getting out of here and
Yeah.
heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way, she says, defeated.
Oh, you don't,
Sounds
get,
so unenthusiastic there.
you don't get the map to show you where the dog kennel is there?
Yeah, I did, but I skipped it.
Okay.
So I don't need to see it.
Skip it
I know
pretty
where it
quickly.
is.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah. All right, spiders, don't spider me. Good, good. Oh, Okay, he didn't spit. Usually when he just charges around the corner at you, he will spit acid at you. But it's all good. All right, here's the first boss. That thing that we let go is just going to mutate into this horrifying thing. Ew.
Breakfast.
Oh no. Lost me appetite. But we're just going to shoot him 6 times with the Magnum, and that'll do it. But there's these little critter things that will latch onto me that I just spam left and right while I'm aiming, and that shakes them off. And there we go. So using the last 2 plugs, and we are done with the police station. We're now into the sewers.
That left and right, what would that be on a console?
Left and right.
Really?
Yeah. It'll just be harder to do on the controller.
Okay. So I always get destroyed by them.
What was that
Yeah,
all about?
they're pretty... Like, that's something I figured out by myself. I was really proud of it, and then I realized, oh, that's what everybody else does anyway. I was like, oh, cool, I've got this new strat to show everybody. Like, no, we already do that, buddy.
I know.
Oh, I wanted to help.
Look, Ada, as an officer, it's
Yeah, this
my
game's been out
job
for
to
quite
look
some
out for
time,
you.
so
But we're not going to get
it's
through
pretty
this alive
optimized.
if
All
we
the
don't
major
work
strats have
together.
already been
Okay?
discovered,
All
so there's not
right.
really much else
We'll
to
do this your way.
figure out about it.
Pyramid K, the fellow we mentioned earlier, I was watching a lot of his runs of it. He'd play it almost daily, and if he bumped into a wall even slightly, there was just a run reset. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
how
of course.
optimized it was,
Yeah.
which I don't know how it drove him insane, to be honest. It
Yep.
should have.
But now he's retired from RE2, and now he's doing RE3.
Which is even worse.
Oh god, there's so much RNG in that game.
Yeah, 50% of the time, about 6 minutes into the run, Resident Evil 3, you want to pick up a grenade launcher,
woman was-
and 50% of the time it's
I
a
have to
grenade
talk to
launcher or a Magnum, and if it's a Magnum, it's an instant reset. So,
I'm equipping the gun here because there's a cutscene coming up where if you have the gun equipped, the cutscene goes for longer.
yeah, what happens is a net shoots the gun out of your hand if you have it equipped, and then you got to wait for Ada to pick it back up.
Yeah. It's about a 3-second time loss.
Shaz taught me that one.
And I think I taught Shaz that one.
The training continues.
All right, this cutscene is really long, so if you want to do your thing, if there's anything to plug, any donations?
Oh, there, you crack my head on it.
Oh, yeah.
Ada.
It's a tough
Ada
one.
Wong.
Alex returned with another $1.34, saying, I, your arachnophobic girlfriend, am still watching. You're welcome.
I'm
Heart.
Sorry, Alex, I'm sorry.
The T-virus
I did warn you, though.
used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus.
Yeah, so Annette just meets this random woman and decides to
John's dead.
reveal
He became
everything
one of
about
those
who she is.
zombies. My
Hey,
condolences.
I helped create this zombie
And
virus.
although I regret this,
My husband is that mutant that you saw
will join
earlier.
Shortly. I won't let anyone take the G
I'm Annette, by the way.
away from me. G-virus?
And
It's
Ada
capable
pretending
of
she doesn't know what the
creating an
G-virus is.
ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is precisely my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault.
So on the GameCube
None of this
version,
would
you
have
can
happened
actually
if they
skip
hadn't tried to
all
steal
the
his
cutscenes.
research
You
away
can't skip the
from him.
doors, but you can skip the cutscenes. So it is the fastest version of the game. But the problem
So
is
those
it is very
rats were the
laggy,
carriers
especially
of
in
the virus.
inventory.
As
Like
a
if you press
result of its
inventory, it takes like a full
virus-induced
second for the screen to pop up.
transmutation,
Camera
William
changes are
shaped
not
by
instantaneous,
members
so
of human
it's just a little more painful to run for me.
Even worse, every G-virus bioweapon
But
in
most
human
people prefer it.
form has the ability to implant embryos into
Forced Shaz to play it when he raced me.
and
Yeah.
create offspring. No.
The PC version is easy to set up as well. You don't have to like hook up a GameCube to a capture card or whatever to record your runs. Oh yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, bye.
That screen was something else.
High quality acting.
Yeah.
Gumtree actor.
Yep. The original Resident Evil's well known for their voice acting.
Becomes another good screen. Or do you skip it? Oh, there it is.
Yep, got time for one more.
Ada?
Sorry if I mispronounced this, but Breetai_SDF1 gave a very generous $213.70 donation,
Whoa, thank you, Brennan.
saying, asking, still don't like Ada, huh?
Definitely not. Brita is my brother. Thank you so much for the generous donation. And no, definitely still don't like Ada.
And also no.
I'm more of a Claire fan myself, actually.
Oh, what am I doing? So, re-equipping the handgun there, because there's a boss fight coming up, which I don't need the Magnum for, so I don't want to waste any ammo. One bullet will do it. So, completely unrelated, who enjoyed the Croc block yesterday? Yeah, I love Croc.
It's good fun.
Yeah, Croc is one of my all-time favourite childhood games. I wonder what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those bits. The rescuing the babies.
Yeah.
Completely missed that turn.
I remember that mission.
Yeah,
That's
we're
taking me back,
never going to
yeah.
see Croc again. There he is! Oh my god! He's back. Croc 3. Croc block! I was so happy for how hyped everybody that was for that run. Alright, so this is a pretty intensely... I've got to concentrate here. Okay, hopefully I didn't mess that up. There we go. And boom, Croc's dead. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, sorry. So what I did there was a trick called Quick Croc. Basically, if you don't release that gas canister, he will just charge at you. If you do release the canister, he will slowly walk on over to the canister and pick it up. There is a slight, like 2 or 3 frame crossover point where if you release it at just the right point,
Bullet wound.
he will do his charge animation but still pick up the canister.
Quiet.
Which saves about 3 or 4 seconds.
I'll patch you up.
If you get it a little bit too early, it's no problem. He just takes a little bit longer. If you get it 1 frame too late,
That's
you have to
true.
fight him, which you don't have enough ammo
mention
to do because you're speed running. And then it's rip, rip, chili dip.
I just found out. John's
That was for
dead.
you, Lucas.
What?
Yeah,
Never mind.
I was
Let's
racing
just get
Brad
out of
Shaz, one of
here.
the donors from
The
earlier
sooner the
on this
better.
game a couple of weeks
Oh
ago.
yeah, that happened to you, didn't it?
And I pressed the old canister a couple of frames too late. And instead of fighting him, he just charged straight at me and insta-killed me.
Yep, there's nothing you can do.
And,
You don't have the ammo. You're supposed to be able to do enough damage to him so that he runs away. And then he's Claire's problem because he shows up in the B scenario. But there's no reason not to just use the canister and blow him up.
It's like when you're using the fridge and you close the door and hear everything crash down. You're like, that's someone else's problem, you know.
I didn't hear it. Just going to ignore it. Those zombies that crashed through the windows before as well, they're Claire's problem as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the part where... Alright, please, Ada, don't block me. Don't do it, don't do it. Thank you. That's where she can just stand and face the other way and just ignore you and just block you from getting down off that ledge. And more spiders, and then using these 2 medals to get rid of this waterfall here, because getting shot, that's fine, just walk it off. Wading through sewage water, that's fine. Getting your hair wet, nope.
It's a big no-no.
No, Leon,
Just said it was.
yeah, protect that Leon hair.
How else is he going to pick up Ada? If he's there, he's dead or not.
Yeah, he's got his priorities. They may be wrong, but he's got them. Ada, wait! Alright, so just a quick little mini-boss fight here with Birkin. I love the way Ada falls over here, just sideways. So we just got to shoot him 5 times. Got to be careful not to shoot him too quickly because he does have some high frames. But if you wait for his fingers to start wiggling, then it should be fine. There we go. All right, so yeah, just going to do a bit more running through corridors and then the proper boss fight with Bergen, which can go south quite quickly, but there's nothing going on at the moment if you want to do more stuff.
Lucas, yet again, gave another $54.06 saying, "Thank you, Mango. Rip, rip, chili dip."
Rip, rip, chili dip. I got that saying with him, so I promised I'd use it. Taking a bite intentionally of that zombie because it's quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. There we go. Just juking those zombies. Coming up to picking up some magnum ammo in the worst spot imaginable because it was right next to a box of shotgun shells, which if we pick up, it's a lot of trouble because we have to run over to the item box, put the shotgun shells away. Whoever designed this game did not have speedrunners in mind. Or they did and just really wanted to screw us over.
Yeah, Magnum ammo isn't there in the PlayStation version.
Yeah, it's in the toilet there.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Didn't know that one.
Yep.
Okay. On the planet. Where is it?
My favourite inventory in the whole game. It's so satisfying to do, right? So reloading the Magnum, equipping the Magnum, and then using the key there. I didn't screw it up, thank God. Ada's going to take a fall. Bye-bye.
Ada! Ada!
She's fine.
Can you hear me? Come
Just
on,
faking it.
snap out of it.
Yeah.
Did the old... Yeah, just a little bit grazed.
Had too much to drink, I reckon.
Yeah. Did the old tomato sauce. All right, so here's the boss fight. Very specific movement here that I can screw up pretty easily, so I'm just going to concentrate. Gonna do the safe strat. All right. Three shots. Dodge. 1, 2, 3. With my face. 1, 2. Reload and boosh. All right, that was nice and clean. So positioning there is really important because if you, at the start, if you run too far away, like even half a step too far away, you're not close enough to do the full Magnum damage, so he will close in and slash you.
Come on!
If you don't move fast enough, when you go to turn and run away, he will slash you. So you've got to be just close enough where you're doing full Magnum damage and causing him to stagger, which buys you a little bit more time. But not too far away so that he takes 9 shots instead of 8. All right, Leon's just going to leave Ada here to rest for a bit.
Welcome back.
And she's just got a cut on her arm. She's fine.
That's it.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
I'm not going to find something to treat that wound.
I'll only slow you down with these injuries.
Some Pino clean.
I've got a first aid spray on me. I'm just not going to use it on her.
I told you,
I need
it's
that.
my job to look after you.
But
I need that.
you'll be in danger if you
mine.
stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
All right. All right, now we're in Umbrella's secret lab, deep underneath Raccoon City. We're not going to be here for too long. Just got to turn on the power, run downstairs, grab a card, come back up here, grab a disc. Turning too early there.
And then boogie to the disco.
Yeah, boogie to the disco with the final boss fight. So grab this.
Which I hate.
Re-equip the Magnum because it unequips you for some reason. I guess he had to put it in his pocket to carry Ada.
How kind.
Yeah, he's a good dude, Leon.
Which takes me back to Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Where
Ashley was great. You could just tell her to hide in a dumpster.
oh, if only you could do that in real. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
you give her the suit of armor. You don't have to worry about her being kidnapped, which is great.
Hated that. The what's it called? The castle area.
Oh, the
every,
castle was
every 30
terrible.
seconds you hear
Leon, help!
nightmarish.
Yep. No, I would absolutely do an escort mission with Ashley over an
Sherry.
escort mission with... Oh, Sherry's even worse. If you go more than 5 steps away from her, she'll just curl up into a ball until you pat her on the shoulder and tell her it's okay. These things are fine. You can just run past them. Pretty much only damage you if you run directly into their vines. Coming up is a really risky part with 3 lickers that thankfully Pyramid K taught me how to manipulate. If I stop here, hopefully the 3rd licker will... No, he didn't do it, but I didn't get trapped, which is fine. If they surround you, they can just stun lock you into oblivion. And then I'm gonna try and manipulate them again on the run back. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
Gotta love that sound design.
Oh yeah, one single sound design. The PlayStation sound design was way better, but for some reason the PC version has not as well buried sound effects.
I think it changes pitch depending on the steps on the
Yeah,
PlayStation.
it does. Definitely doesn't sound as repetitive. There's certain music tracks that don't appear in this version for some reason. Like the music when you're talking to Marvin.
So still have the credit line of whole staff after the B scenario.
Yeah.
Just the cutscene stuff.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to try and manipulate those lickers on the way back by walking 1 step, running 1 step, and then running. There we go. There we go. That's what we want.
Nice.
Took 1 hit, but that's fine. All we wanted was that 2nd licker to jump at us so we could avoid him. And we still do have a safety heal, which means I get to try what I like to call pro gamer move.
Is that in the
It's a
MO disc?
Mo disc room? Yep, the YOLO Mo disc.
Oh no.
Yep. All right, using the key on this door. Shoot 1 zombie, grab this Magnum ammo. Heal up, now we're at full health, so we don't have to worry too much about these zombies. YOLO! Nope. Oh no, almost.
Maybe a triple hit. Lucky.
Nah, it's fine. That wasn't ideal, but it's fine. I'm still over half health, so I'm still at full speed. In my PB, I took enough damage in there to put me onto caution, so I lost about 10 seconds. Oh. So I still got a 12-second PB though, so that was impressive.
Legacy.
But it's just sucks when you know you could have done better. But you just got to roll with the punches. This is a really long set of cutscenes, so if you want to do your thing.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible.
We have a donation from Jack of Hearts, who gave $5.61, saying, "Great marathon so far, guys. Sad I will be at work and unable to catch Digimon, so good luck to Raikou and the rest of the runners."
I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She's sitting down and became
Good luck to you!
to get information about Umbrella.
Speaking of Digimon, just letting you know that we do have an incentive to do the curling minigame after this run, which is currently still at 0 out of $75. So if you want that donation met, let us know.
Die anyway. What happened?
So a bit of convenient rubble, landing right on top of a net.
Sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been
She just happened to be standing in the one spot where there was a roof collapse. Didn't happen anywhere else, just there.
Sounds a bit like my previous run.
Next time Shaz does it, it'll land on him instead.
You'll get poisoned from it too.
Yep. Sorry, Shaz, but you have terrible luck. Oh no, what's this? Ada has betrayed us.
What are you doing?
She was after the G-Virus the whole time.
Probably still turns Leon on.
Just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was
I don't
right
believe this.
about everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. She could if she wanted to. Oh no. Oh, poor Ada. Oh.
Ada!
Ada, meet gravity.
Ada!
Yeah.
I've got you.
Meet my friend, Gravity.
Don't give up.
Leon has to tell them they'll be okay, and then they die.
Yep.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. Both know it.
No! I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon.
She's lying. Don't listen to her.
Everything. Goodbye.
Catch ya.
Bye-bye.
Ada!
And we never saw Ada again.
Is that a wish or an actual fact?
That's my headcanon.
Game ends here.
Yeah. The whole series.
Yes, the bad ending.
Yeah.
Ada dies, Annette dies.
That's a good ending. Comes back with robot legs, yeah.
This.
Definitely doesn't come back in number 4. Definitely doesn't have an evil clone in number 5. Sorry. No, I said it doesn't happen. It's not a spoiler if it's not real.
Leon's way too caught up about some random chick he met like an hour ago and his chief who turned into a zombie in front of him.
Yeah, they spent less than half an hour together, and half of that was him telling her to wait up. All right, coming up to the last part of the game. So we're just going to run past these naked zombies. Yes, it was. All right, so opening up the last room where we're going to get to an elevator and make it down to a train and escape. With nothing getting in our
5
way.
minutes until detonation.
Nothing at all. Yeah, no, that's a lie. So Birkin's going to show up. This fight, there's a strategy discovered by a Japanese runner by the name of Jika-chan, which involves manipulating him into... hang on, I'll just show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, because of where I'm standing, that, when he's transformed, he won't have enough of a turning circle to actually face me, so instead that forces him to jump up on top of canisters. And then we're going to stand in a spot where, hopefully, he'll get stuck in an infinite loop of trying to jump on us, but not being able to.
So I get dragged out of the outside did.
Oh, yeah. If you stand in the wrong spot, you get screwed. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And, oh, there we go. Got the free cycle. And Burko is donezo. Yeah. So we're just going to go down this elevator, and time is coming up pretty soon. Perfectly timed to arrive at the end of the boss fight. And I'm just going to run to this end of this corridor where Claire will be waiting with the train, and time is coming up now. All right. That was it. All right, let's see what our final time was.
Go, you good thing.
Skip the credits. For some reason on the PC version, the the FMVs don't actually display properly, so we might as well skip them. And final time is, survey says, 51:19. All right. Yeah, all right, so that was all right. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to ASM for letting me come along and do this run. This is my first one, same as Ice. I was pretty surprised I even got in. So thanks for having me. I hope you all enjoyed it. And get ready for the next run.